లేదు నేను ఆ అమ్మాయిని చూస్తున్నాను చూడు టాప్ టు బాటమ్ చూడు అది రిజర్వ్ చేయకుండా చూస్తూ అది పాయింట్ వస్తా
Hello, all of you joined. Only 25 students joined. All of you joined. Only 30 students joined out of 120. What about others? It's very unfortunate. Only 31 students. Okay. In the last class, we have discussed so for any laminar boundary layer, within the boundary layer, if you consider any a fluid element under consideration of size dx into dy into dz, that is dz value maybe 1 unit, and dx into in the two-dimensional fluid element of size dx dy, and we analyzed the mass equation, that is dou v by dou x plus dou v by dou y is equal to 0, continuity equation. After that, we have verified the fluid element and we analyzed for two-dimensional momentum equation. Two-dimensional momentum equation. What is that the momentum equation? That is momentum equation for constant pressure, that is dou p by dou x is equal to 0. U dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y is equal to kinematic viscosity into dou square u by dou y square. That is momentum equation. U dou u by dou x, velocity in the x direction u, variation of velocity with respect to x direction, plus v, velocity v in the y direction, variation of velocity, x direction velocity with respect to y direction, dou u by dou y is equal to kinematic viscosity nu into dou square u by dou y square. That is momentum equation. So continuity dou u by dou x plus dou u by dou y is equal to 0. Continuity equation. Dou u by dou x plus dou u by dou y is equal to 0. And the momentum equation, u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y is equal to kinematic viscosity nu into dou square u by dou y square. Dou square u by dou y square. So momentum equation. In the momentum equation there are velocities and kinematic viscosity and variation of velocity with respect to double way. So dou square u by dou y square in the right hand side. U dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y is equal to kinematic viscosity into dou square u by dou y square. That is the momentum equation. Today we derived the energy equation. Energy, whenever the temperature, velocity, momentum equation. If there is velocity, momentum equation. If the temperature, that is energy equation. So energy equation, we have derived the energy equation is u dou t by dou x plus v dou t by dou y is equal to alpha dou square t by dou y square, alpha k by rho c, thermal conductivity by rho into Cp, rho c, rho is the density, c is the specific heat, k by rho c, alpha thermal diffusion k by rho c. So energy equation u dou t by dou x plus v dou t by dou y is equal to alpha dou square t by dou y square. Energy means if there is temperature, t for temperature. So and velocity is there, at the same time temperature variation. Velocity variation will be there with respect to x direction, with respect to y direction, and temperature variation with respect to x direction, temperature variation with respect to y direction, and right hand side will get alpha dou square t by dou y square, variation of temperature. And here again k by rho c, thermal conductivity, density of the fluid, c is the specific heat, alpha thermal diffusivity. So energy equation u dou t by dou x plus v dou t by dou y is equal to alpha dou square t by dou y square. This is energy equation. U velocity variation in the x direction, v velocity variation in the y direction. At the same time, dou t by dou x, temperature variation with respect to x direction. Dou t by dou y, temperature variation, t where t is the temperature variation with respect to y direction. That's why if you write an equation with velocities and temperatures, and then it is known as whenever we heat a element, if we heat a plate within the boundary layer, the thermal the energy equation U dou T by dou X plus V dou T by dou Y, where U the velocity vary in the X direction, V the velocity in the Y direction, velocity of the fluid within the boundary layer, laminar boundary layer. Dou T by dou X, variation of temperature with respect to X direction. Dou T by dou Y, variation of temperature with respect to Y direction. And dou square T by dou Y square. So second order differential alpha thermal diffusivity, K by, how do you define alpha? K by rho C, where K is thermal conductivity of the fluid, rho is the density of the fluid, C is the specific heat, and dou square T by dou Y square. So that's why finally, what is the energy equation? U dou T by dou X plus V dou T by dou Y is equal to alpha dou square T by dou Y square. This is the energy equation for any for any so any control volume under consideration of size dx into dy into 1, dx dimension in the x direction, dy dimension in the y direction into 1 unit dimension in the z direction. Second, so two-dimensional element. Consider a two-dimensional element under the laminar boundary layer, and if you heat this element, or example for or otherwise flat plate, we are heating the flat plate, and within the boundary layer, that is laminar boundary layer. So energy equation of boundary layer. Now, in this class, we are deriving energy equation. We are deriving energy equation. Energy equation of the laminar boundary layer. For this, you consider the control volume. Consider elemental control volume as shown in the diagram. Consider the elemental control volume. Control volume of size dx into dy into 1. Here, so if you consider, so here you have to assume, to simplify the analysis, we assume the flow is incompressible and steady flow. There is not temperature, velocity, there will not be any variation of velocities with respect to time. There will not be any variation of temperature with respect to time. That is steady flow. And incompressible steady flow. Incompressible density is constant throughout the x direction, throughout the y direction. And we are assuming that density is constant. Incompressible density is constant. Steady flow, velocity not varies with respect to time, or temperature not varies with respect to time. That's why we have to assume that incompressible steady flow. The flow is incompressible steady flow. And constant viscosity. Viscosity, mu is constant. Dynamic viscosity, mu is constant. Constant viscosity. Constant thermal conductivity, K is constant. Thermal conductivity, K constant. And specific heat, Cp, specific constant, pressure is constant. Here also Cp, specific heat. Cp is specific heat at constant pressure. So that's why constant viscosity, constant thermal conductivity, constant specific heat. And we are considering thermal conduction heat transfer in the y direction. We have assumed there will not be any conduction in the direction of the flow. This is fluid is flowing like this. So conduction heat transfer is along the direction of flow is 0. That's why negligible heat conduction in the direction of the flow. Negligible heat conduction in the direction of the flow. So conduction heat transfer in the direction of x or in the direction of the flow is negligible. But there conduction heat transfer along y direction. There is conduction heat transfer along the y direction. So if you consider this element, elemental control volume of size dx into dy, and heat convected into the left face, heat convected into the left face. So heat entered into the element. This is a convected heat entered into the element, and the conduction heat entered into the element. and this is the convection heat entered into the element in the y direction. Conduction heat transfer entered, conduction heat entered into the element in the y direction. This is the convection heat entered into the element in the y direction. Okay na? Now because of this movement, there is a net viscous work done. Net viscous work done, viscosity, due to viscosity of dynamic viscosity mu, there is some work done. Work is being done on the element. Work is being done on the element. That's why work entered into the element. That is, this is also energy entered into the element. Net viscous work done, mu dx dy dou u by dou y whole square. So heat convected into the element. This is in the x direction. Heat convected into the element in the y direction. This is the heat convected into the element. And heat conduction into the element. This is the conduction heat transfer. Similarly, due to more shear force, there is viscous work being done on the element. Viscous work done on the element because of movement. That is mu dx dy dou e by dou y whole square. So these four are energy entry into the elemental volume. This one, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And energy leaving from the element, heat convected out at the right phase. This is the heat convected out at the right phase. And heat convected out at the top phase. This is the heat convected out at the top phase. Convected out at the top phase. And heat conducted out at the top phase. Minus k dx into dou t by dou y plus dou y into dou t by dou y into dy. So the heat convected out, conducted out. Heat conducted out from the top phase. Okay na? Okay. Now we'll clear cut discuss what is the heat convected at the left phase into the element. Heat entry, heat convection into the element at the left phase. That is rho Cp into U into T into dy. How? MC delta T. So here temperature T, for example, here temperature T, here velocity U, velocity in the x direction U, velocity at this phase is temperature, velocity is U, and here temperature at this phase is T, and area dy into 1 in the z direction 1 unit 1. That's why area dy into 1. That's why how do you calculate heat convected at the left phase into the control volume? Into the control volume. Heat convected into the control volume. That is by basic formula from the physics, mc into delta T, mass into specific heat into temperature. But at this left phase, temperature is T. So m, mass, how do you calculate mass? Density into volume flow rate. If you multiply velocity u into area dy into 1, velocity u into dy into 1, then volume flow rate. Density into volume, mass flow rate. Mass, density into volume. Velocity into area dy into 1. So density into volume flow rate, velocity into area dy into 1, velocity into dy into 1. That's why density into volume flow rate, that is mass flow rate, m into Cp, specific heat into temperature T. So then rho into U into dy into 1, velocity into area, volume flow rate, density into volume flow rate, then mass. So that's why m into, that is rho into U into dy, m rho into U into dy, the mass, mc specific heat Cp, m that is specific heat Cp into delta T means temperature, only temperature at this phase, only temperature at the temperature T, delta T, temperature T. That's why, so mc delta T or mc temperature, m mass, rho into U into dy into 1, the mass. So m into Cp into temperature T. That's why finally rho into Cp into U into T into dy, heat convected into the control volume at the left face. Heat convected into the control volume at the left face. Rho into C into U into T into dy. Or the rho Cp into U into T into dy. So rho density of the fluid. C specific heat of the fluid. U velocity of flow in the x direction at the left face. T temperature at the left face. Dy area. Dy into 1. Dy into 1, that is the area. So that's why heat convected into the control volume at the left face. That is rho into Cp into U into T into dy. Here rho density of the fluid. C specific heat of the fluid. U velocity of flow in the x direction at the left face. T the temperature of the fluid at this left face. Dy area. Dy into 1, that is the area. So here property, density property, C specific heat property, velocity U also property, T temperature also property, but area dy into 1. So this is heat converted into the control volume at the left face, rho into Cp into U into T into dy. So heat converted out from the control volume in the x direction. So rho density is constant, specific heat Cp is constant, velocity. If U is the velocity at this left face, what is the velocity at the right face for a distance of dx? U plus here U plus dou U by dou x for a distance of dx. That's why U plus dou U by dou x into dx. That is the velocity at the right face. What is the temperature at the right face? If T is the temperature at the left face, what is the temperature at the right face? T plus dou T by dou x into dx for a distance of dx here. So T plus dou T by dou x into dx into area dy into 1. Area is this is dy. Area is same dy into 1. That's why if the heat is convected into the controller in left face, rho Cp U into T into dy. What will the heat convected out from the right face? Here heat convected out from the control volume. Rho constant, Cp constant, but velocity changes, temperature changes, area is same dy into 1. So velocity changes from U to U plus dou U by dou x into dx. Temperature changes from T to T plus dou T by dou x into dx, and finally into area dy into 1. The area dy into 1. There will not be any vary. So there density will not be varies. Specific heat will not be varies. We are assuming that there will not be any vary. So density will not varies. Specific heat will not varies, and area is same at the left face as well as right face. That's why heat converted out from the right face, rho Cp into U plus dou U by dou x into dx, and into temperature varies from T to T plus dou T by dou x into dx into area dy into 1. Okay na? Similarly, heat convected into the control volume at the bottom face in the y direction, rho into the density is same, density of the fluid, Cp same, Cp specific heat, V velocity in the y direction, temperature T at the temperature is same here also, temperature T at the bottom face, and dx area dx into 1. The heat convected into the control volume at the bottom face, rho into Cp into V into T into dx. But what will be the heat convected out from the top face? Rho into Cp into rho constant, Cp constant, but V varies in the y direction. V plus dou V by dou y for a distance of dy, That's why velocity V varies from V to V plus dou V by dou y into dy into temperature varies from T to this level, T plus dou T by dou y into for a distance of dy into top surface area. What is top surface area? Bottom surface area dx into 1. Top surface area also dx into 1. That's why heat convected out from the top is rho Cp into V plus dou V by dou y into dy into T plus dou T by dou y into dy into dx. Okay na? Heat convection in the x direction as well as y direction. Next, heat conducted into the control volume. Heat conducted into the control volume at the bottom face minus Ka area, bottom face area dx into 1 minus Ka. So dou T by dou y here, variation, small temperature variation dou T. In the y direction dou y, in the y direction dou y. So heat conducted into the control volume at the bottom face minus Ka dou T by dou y. So in the y direction, that's why thickness dou y, variation of temperature dou T minus Ka area dx into 1 dx, bottom surface area dx into 1 because dz is equal to 1. That's why minus Ka dou T by dou y minus K area dx into 1 dou T by dou y. This is heat conducted, conduction, heat conducted into the control volume at the bottom face. Next, if this is the heat conducted into the control volume, what is the heat conducted out? Heat conducted out from the top face minus K area dx into 1 minus K into dx into 1. K constant, area is same dx into 1, thermal conductivity constant. But dou T by dou y varies in the y direction. That's why minus K into dx into 1 into dou T by dou y. This is dou T by dou y at the bottom face. And at the top face, dou T by dou y plus dou by dou y of in the y direction. Dou by dou y of dou T by dou y into what is this one? Dou T by dou y, dou by dou y of dou T by dou y into what is this one? dy for a distance of in the y direction dy. That's why heat conducted out from the top face minus K dx into dou T by dou y plus dou by dou y of dou T by dou y into dy. Okay na? Heat convection. The heat convection in the x direction, heat convection in the y direction, heat conduction in the y direction, entry and exit, heat conducted out. This is heat conducted out, heat conducted in the y direction. But in the x direction, there will not be any conduction heat transfer. We have assumed that negligible heat conduction in the direction of flow. Negligible heat conduction in the direction of the flow. Okay, these are energies. What are the energies that are entry? Energy entry, energy entry, energy entry, and energy coming out, convection heat coming out in the x direction, convection heat coming out in the y direction, conduction heat coming out in the y direction. Next, in addition to these energies, one net viscous work done to move this fluid element in the x direction. There is net viscous work done. So net viscous work done on the element. That's why energy entry into the control volume, work done into the control volume, mu into dx into dy into dou e by dou y whole square. How it is, we'll explain now. Okay na? Now, so energy balance equation may be written. Energy convected in the left face. Energy balance equation. Now, how do you write? Energy convected in the left face. Energy convected in the left face. Plus energy convected in the bottom face. Plus energy convected in the bottom face. This one. Energy convected in the bottom face. Plus heat conducted in the bottom face. Heat conducted in the bottom face. Plus net viscous work done on the element. Net viscous work done on the element. This one. So entry, this is also enter, this is also enter. So this is also enter, net viscous work done. Net viscous work done also, energy entered into the elemental volume. Energy entered into the control volume. With that work done only, the fluid is moving. Fluid is moving. That's why mu into dx into dy into dou e by dou y whole square. That's why what are the energies that are entered into the control volume? 4 energies. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. That's why, so energy convected in the left face, energy convected in the left face, plus energy convected in the bottom face, energy convected, convection heat transfer into the bottom place, plus energy conducted, plus heat conducted or energy conducted, heat conducted in the bottom face, heat conducted in bottom face, plus net viscous work done on the element, net viscous work done on the element. This is also entry, entered into the control volume, net viscous work done. that is equal to the energy balance. What is the energy that is entered into the control? That is energy coming out in the x direction through convection, energy coming out in the y direction through convection, and heat conduction coming out in the y direction. That's why, so energy balance equation for the control volume. So this is entry is equal to energy convected out at the right phase. This is one. Energy convected out at the right phase. At the right phase. Plus energy convected out at the top phase. Energy convected out at the top phase. Plus heat conducted out top phase. Heat conducted out top phase. That is the energy balance equation. What is the energy that is coming into the control volume? What is the energy going out? So 3 energies are going out. 4 energies are entered into the control volume. So what are the 4 energies? Energy convected into the left phase, 1 energy. Plus second energy, energy convected in the bottom phase. Plus third energy, heat conducted in the bottom phase. Plus net viscous work done also, energy entered into the control volume. Net viscous work done on the element is equal to, so 3 energies out. Energy out 1, 2, 3. So energy convected out right phase plus energy convected out top phase plus heat conducted out top phase. Okay, so if you write this equation, that is rho Cp U into T plus dy plus rho Cp V into T into dx plus minus k into dx into dou T by dou y plus mu dx dy into dou u by dou y whole square is equal to rho Cp into u plus dou u by dou x in dx into T plus dou T by dou x into dy into dy plus rho Cp into v plus dou u by dou y into dy into T plus dou T by dou y into dy into dx plus minus k dx into dou T by dou y plus dou by dou y of dou T by dou y into dy. That is the energy equation. So here, how we arrived this net viscous work done? Mu into dx into dy into dou u by dou y whole square. That we'll discuss now. All of listen very carefully. This is very, very important. So energy equation to some extent difficult, and if we listen very carefully, that will be very easy. So net viscous work done may be calculated, computed. Viscous work done may be calculated. Viscous or shear work done may be computed as product of the net viscous shear force. Net viscous shear force. Force into distance moved. Work is equal to force into distance moved. That's why viscous work done may be calculated as a product of viscous shear force. Force into distance. This shear force. This force moves in unit time. So force into distance moved. So the viscous shear force is equal to, here viscous shear force into distance moved. So what is the viscous shear force here? Mu dou u by dou y into dx into 1. Shear stress mu into dou u by dou y into area dx into 1. In the x direction, area dx into 1. Shear force. So here shear force is equal to mu into dou u by dou y into dx into 1. That is shear force is equal to viscous shear force mu into dou u by dou y into dx. And the distance through which it moves per unit time. Distance through which it moves per unit time with respect to control volume, that dx and dy is, so dou u by dou y into dy. How it is? Distance through which it moves, shear force moves per unit time with respect to control volume dx into dy is the value dou u by dou y into dy. How it is? Here I have written unit distance. So distance, velocity into velocity is equal to distance by time. Velocity is equal to velocity is equal to distance by time. From this, distance is equal to velocity into time. From the basics of physics, distance is equal to velocity into time. That is equal to distance. So unit distance distance is equal to velocity dou u by dou y, velocity, small variation of velocity in the y direction dou u by dou y, into time, unit time. For unit time t is equal to 1. For unit time t is equal to 1. That's why unit distance is equal to dou u by dou y into 1. That is by dou u by dou y. For a small distance, for small unit distance in the y direction, that is dou u by dou y, dou u by dou y. Small distance, unit distance dou u by dou y. Total distance for an height of dy, total distance is equal to dou u by dou y into dy. For a distance, for an height of dy, total distance moved, dou u by dou y into dy. That's why the distance moved for this that is shear force, the distance through which the shear force moves per unit time with respect to control volume dx and dy is equal to dou u by dou y into dy, dou u by dou y into dy. So this is the distance moved. Force is, shear force is mu into dou u by dou y into dx. So that the net viscous energy or net viscous work done delivered to the elemental volume, net viscous energy or net viscous work done delivered to the elemental volume is equal to shear force into distance moved, force into distance, that is work done, force, that is mu into dou u by dou y into dx, into distance moved dou u by dou y into dy, dou u by dou y into dou u by dou y whole square. That's why net viscous work done delivered to the elemental volume of size dx into dy is equal to mu into dou u by dou y into dou u by dou y, that is dou u by dou y whole square into dx into dy. That's why net viscous work done on the elemental volume is equal to mu into dou u by dou x whole square into dx into dy. That only I have written here. Net viscous work done on the elemental volume mu into dx and dy into dou u by dou y whole square. Okay na? Now all is available. Heat convected at the left face is available. Heat convected out at the right face is available. Heat convected at the bottom face is available. Heat convected out at the top face is available. And heat conducted at the bottom face is available. Heat conducted out at the top face is available. And net viscous work done on the elemental volume is available. Now you substitute all the available values in this equation. Energy convected plus in the left face plus energy convected in the bottom face plus heat conducted in the bottom face plus net viscous work done on the element. You substitute all the values is equal to energy convected out at the right face, this value you substitute. Next plus energy convected at top face, you substitute this value, this rho Cp into V plus dou by dou y into dy plus into T plus rho T by dou y into dy into dx, like that, plus heat energy, heat conducted out top face, that is this one, minus k into dx into dou T by dou y plus dou by dou y of dou T by dou y into dy. Of substituting all these values in the energy equation, so writing the energy balance equation corresponding quantity shown in the figure and assuming unit depth in the z direction, that is dz is equal to 1, writing the energy balance equation corresponding to the quantity shown in the figure, that is these values. What is the energy convected in the left face, that is the value, this is rho Cp into u into T into dy, like that, plus energy convected in the bottom face, that is here rho Cp into V into T into dx, plus heat conducted at the bottom face, this one minus k dx into dt dou T by dou y, plus net viscous work done, that is mu into dx dy into dou u by dou y whole square, that is equal to this one rho Cp into u plus dou u by dou x into dx into T plus dou T by dou x into dy into 1, plus rho Cp into V plus dou u by dou y into dy into T plus dou T by dou y into dy into dx, plus minus k dx into dou T by dou y plus dou by dou y of dou T by dou y into dy. So after substituting, writing the energy balance equation corresponding to the quantity shown in the given in the diagram assuming unit depth in z direction and neglecting second order differentials and finally the equation yields the energy equation is rho Cp into U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y plus T into dou E by dou x plus dou E by dou y. So square bracket into dx dy is equal to k into dou square T by dou y square into dx dy plus mu into dou E by dou y whole square dx dy. All of you write this equation, energy balance equation, and simplify. After writing the energy balance equation, after simplification, then you will be getting the energy balance equation. It will be like this: rho Cp into U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y plus temperature T into dou U by dou x plus dou U by dou y into square bracket into dx dy is equal to k into dou square T by dou y square into dx dy plus mu into dou U by dou y whole square dx dy. But what is dou U by dou x plus dou U by dou y? The continuity equation. Using the continuity equation, then dou U by dou x plus dou U by dou y is equal to 0. This is 0. And dividing with rho Cp and dx dy, dividing both sides with rho Cp into dx dy, and using the continuity equation dou U by dou x plus dou U by dou y is equal to 0. This is 0. Then finally, so after dividing with rho Cp into dx into dy, U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y is equal to k by rho Cp dx dy get cancelled. Dx dy left hand side, so dx dy common term, dx dy right hand side, dx dy common term get cancelled. And next, by using the continuity equation dou U by dou x plus dou U by dou y is equal to 0, and dividing the both sides with rho Cp. So then the final equation, energy equation, is U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y is equal to k by rho Cp. What is k by rho Cp? That is alpha into dou square T by dou y square plus mu by rho Cp dou E by dou y whole square. This is the energy equation of the laminar boundary layer. Energy equation of the laminar boundary layer within the boundary layer. Within the boundary layer, if you consider a small elemental volume, fluid elemental volume of size dx into dy, then finally you're getting the energy equation U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y is equal to k by rho Cp, that is alpha, thermal diffused alpha, dou square T by dou y square plus mu by rho Cp into dou U by dou y square, dou U by dou y whole square. So U velocity in the x direction, dou T by dou x temperature variation in the x direction, V velocity in the y direction, dou T by dou y variation of temperature in the y direction, alpha thermal diffusivity, k by rho C thermal conductivity by product of density and specific heat, and dou square T by dou x variation of temperatures. So second order variation of temperature with respect to y direction, mu dynamic viscosity, rho density of the fluid, C specific heat, into dou U variation of velocity with respect to y direction whole square, dou U by dou y whole square. So this is the energy equation of the laminar boundary layer. This is the energy equation U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y is equal to alpha dou square T by dou y square plus mu by rho Cp into dou U by dou y whole square. This is the energy equation of the laminar boundary layer. Now observe this equation very carefully and analyze. Observe this energy equation very carefully and analyze. U dot T by dou x plus V dot T by dou y. Left side represents the net transport of energy or net energy transport into the control volume with the temperature T, with the velocity U, with the velocity V. This is the x direction velocity, the y direction velocity. The variation happens in the x direction, variation happens in the y direction. So energy entry, transport of energy. So this left side represents the net transport of energy into the control volume. And right side, what is the right side? represents the sum of the net heat conducted out of the control. The sum, first term, net heat conducted out of the control volume, K by rho Cp, heat conduction. Net heat conducted out of the control volume, alpha dou square T by dou y square. Net heat conducted out of the control volume. And second term, net viscous work done, mu by rho Cp. That's why mu, dynamic viscosity. Net viscous work done on the element. That's why right hand side consists of two terms. First term, that's why right side represents sum, SUM, sum of the first term, net heat conducted out of the control volume. Net heat conducted out of the control volume, plus second term, net viscous work done, because dynamic viscosity is there, mu, dynamic viscosity is there. That's why this second term gives us the net viscous work done on the element. That's why left hand side represents energy transport into the control volume with the help of the velocity u, with the help of velocity v, and with the help of the temperature in the x direction, with the help of temperature in the y direction. So net energy transport. Whenever there is velocity, the energy entered into the control. Whenever heat energy with the help of temperature, heat energy with help of temperature, heat energy into the control volume. That's why combining velocity and temperature. So left hand side represents the net transport of energy into the control volume, and right hand side gives us sum of the net heat conducted out of the control volume and net viscous work done on the element under consideration. Okay na? So this is the energy equation, very important. For low velocity incompressible flow, for low velocity and density constant and low velocity, you can neglect dou u by dou whole square. For low velocity, you can neglect the right hand side second term. Dou u by dou y whole square becomes very small. For low velocity, incompressible flow, density constant we have. So this dou u by dou whole square is 0. That's why finally, for low velocity incompressible flow, we have the energy equation is u dou t by dou x plus v dou t by dou y is equal to alpha dou square t by dou y square. For low velocity incompressible flow, so the energy equation is, for low velocity, you can neglect this term, dou u by dou y whole square is equal to 0. Then finally, for low velocity incompressible flow, incompressible steady flow, for low velocity, then this term is equal to 0. Finally, the energy equation for low velocity incompressible steady flow, u dou t by dou x plus v dou t by dou y is equal to alpha dou square t by dou y square. Now compare this energy equation with the momentum equation. What is the momentum equation? For constant pressure, u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y is equal to kinematic viscosity nu into dou square u by dou y square. Here velocity variation, u, velocity variation. Here temperature variation, temperature dou square t. So dou t by dou x with respect to x, dou t by dou y with respect to y, dou square t by dou y square with respect to y direction. So you compare the energy equation with the momentum equation. What is there? Here u dou t by dou x, here u dou u by dou x plus v dou t by dou y, here v dou u by dou y is the alpha dou square t by dou y square. It is kinematic viscosity nu into dou square u by dou y square. Momentum equation for constant pressure. This is the momentum equation. Exactly, if you consider energy equation, momentum equation exactly same. When alpha is equal to, that is thermal diffusivity is equal to kinematic viscosity. Alpha is equal to nu. Thus, we should expect the relative magnitudes of the thermal diffusivity alpha. We should expect the relative magnitudes of the thermal diffusivity alpha and the kinematic viscosity nu have, we should expect the relative magnitudes of the thermal diffusivity and kinematic viscosity have an important influence, have thermal diffusivity alpha and kinematic viscosity nu have an important influence on the convective heat transfer. So our aim is, our study is convective heat transfer study. On the convective heat transfer study, the what are the parameters that affects thermal diffusivity, kinematic viscosity plays an important role. So influence on the convective heat transfer. So the thermal diffusivity and kinematic viscosity plays an important role on the convective heat transfer. Since these magnitudes, that alpha and kinematic, relate the velocity distribution, this is velocity distribution, with velocity distribution to the temperature distribution. So alpha, temperature distribution, this is velocity distribution, temperature distribution. That's why the study of momentum equation and energy equation very much required while analyze the convective transfer, since the magnitudes of thermal diffusivity and kinematic viscosity relate the velocity distribution. So kinematic velocity relate the velocity distribution, and thermal diffusivity relate the temperature distribution. Relative magnitude, since these magnitudes relate the velocity distribution to the temperature distribution. Okay, and the convective transfer, since the magnitude relate the velocity distribution to the temperature distribution, like that. So this is a for low velocity incompressible fluid flow, steady flow, the energy equation is U dou T by dou x plus V dou T by dou y is equal to alpha dou square T by dou y square. This is the energy equation. So far in the convective transfer, we derived three equations: mass equation, momentum equation, and energy equation. So with this, I completed the third unit. Next, we have to proceed to the fourth unit. With this, I completed third unit. So that's all for today. So the derivations are very, very important. All of you practice these derivations. So slightly convections to some extent difficult, even though it is difficult, if you practice and you follow, then it is very easy. Very easy also. Problem solving is very easy. So derivations to some extent slightly difficult. Derivations slightly difficult, but problems are very, very easy. In the convection problems are very easy. So very small and very easy to solve. So but you have to know the concept clearly. Knowing concept is very much required. Concept knowing. So that's about energy equation. U dou T by dou x plus V dou T by dou y is equal to alpha dou square T by dou y square. Okay na? So momentum equation already given. That's all for today. Any doubt? Okay. If there are no doubts, I'm stopping. So out of 120 students, why only 57 students are attending the classes? What about remaining students? Very, it is very bad on your part. You have to improve the attendance. Even though they are online classes, because we have to continue with online class only because of this curfew. Okay na? That's all for today. I'm stopping. Any doubt?